What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another My Name Toys video. Today we're back with brand new WWE action figure news, as well as some brand new images, man, of some upcoming WWE action figures. Kind of some disappointing stuff, but some more refreshing things, kind of. It's kind of weird. We'll get into all the different things, man, but we have some detailed looks at WWE Elite Series 100, as well as the packaging, as well as some other things that we're going to take a look at here today, man. But we did have a gallery posted up yesterday, but it was so late that I didn't want to make a video on it yesterday, so I figured I'd wait till this morning. And actually, we had like a winter blizzard storm coming through, and so my internet's out right now, so at the time of making this video, I don't know when this video will be up. I'm going to do my best to get it up as soon as possible, but I won't be able to post this video without internet, obviously. So we're just rolling with the punches, baby. I'm going to edit up the full thing, and then we'll just see whenever the hell it can be posted. So it'll be waiting in the wings. However, man, let's get into it. Elite Series 100. Starting out first, we have Andre the Giant from Elite Series 100. Now, this figure, I've never had any quarrels about this figure. I thought it was a bit weird for Elite 100, you know, just having a random Andre in his suit and just, you know, his kind of just, you know, Friday Night Out kind of look to him. But this figure looks incredible. I mean, the jacket looks fantastic. The head sculpts look fantastic. Great looking championship. Comes with Hogan's necklace there. I mean, this is a beautiful unit of a piece, man. Just a great piece overall. I like the regular version. I like the Chase version. And you guys know we do have the Ultimate Andre coming soon. So all these figures are going to go hand in hand. I think that the regular version's better than the Chase. The Chase has like the teal jacket. I like the plaid jacket better, or you know, the kind of like checkerboard style jacket better. I think it looks a bit more, I guess, I don't want to say realistic because I'm sure he wore both, but I feel like the other one is just better in my opinion. So I like the Andres. I love the Andres. Andres are looking fantastic. Let's move on to the next figure in the set. Actually, before that, let's get into the, okay, this kind of put a damper on things, bro. We have looks at the Andre the Giant Elite 100 in its packaging, and I don't know, man, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it still doesn't scream, you know, the best thing ever, right? I mean, this isn't the best packaging ever. You guys can see here, it does have the black and the whites. It's got some cool things going on with it. Of course, I don't have every single look at the figure right now. I don't have this packaging in my hand. I can't dissect it fully, but just looking at the front of the box, I like the way the Elite logo looks in the top left corner, but it's pretty plain Jane, you know? I think a white package would have been way better. If you flipped all the black and the white, I think it'd really stand out more. Maybe some gold trim on there, something like that. Maybe the names in gold, white outline, black background. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing some ideas out there, but this isn't what I envisioned for Elite 100, but nothing about Elite 100 has really screamed Elite 100. Also, you see Elite 100 or Series 100 in the top right. I don't know if that's going to be like foil or what, but you can barely see the series number. I don't know if that's going to be like gold foil. Not gold foil, but kind of a reflective material to kind of give you that effect. But I don't know. I think the packaging doesn't really hit. And you guys also know it's going to come with like trifold backgrounds, I do believe, that are like kind of painted art or something like that of the talent from that time period. I don't know, man. Not my favorite, to be honest with you. But this line really has kind of let me down since day one a little bit, so not that shocking, but it's just my overall opinion. Let's move on to the next figure in the set, which is going to be John Cena. Now, this figure looks a hell of a lot better than it did at first. I actually like the head sculpt a lot here. You know, it's the same shorts mold, same shoe mold we've seen for a decade now, which is so old. My God. Maybe now that we've seen 100 series of it, maybe they can go back to the drawing board and we can get something else here, but I am the biggest Cena guy you'll find. We actually are getting a WWE Championship spinner, one thing that we have never seen before outside of the Rated R Championship, so that's actually impressive. This is the same Chain Gang chain, you know, for Elite 100. Would have liked to seen an actual workable chain with the Chain Gang pendant, but I am liking seeing this. Hopefully this will be a figure I can get a ton of copies of. Not right off the cuff, I know that, but I will have to have a mint on card of this figure, and I will have to have, you know, a bunch of loose versions. You know, we get the Chain Gang armbands that are removable. I feel like this head sculpt looks a bit too old for this time period of John Cena, around 2005, of course, and the WWE Championship side plates aren't accurate to the time, which we've discussed, but I still like the figure. You know, the figure hits me right in the feels, so this is money Cena for me. And I'm definitely going to be grabbing it. Wish he came with cloth goods, but overall, you know, I mean, it's a pretty standard Cena for Elite 100, you know what I mean? So that's kind of where I am there, but the figure does look pretty damn clean, even though it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that we'd like. Next up, we do have The Rock. Now, the Brahma Bull Championship looks incredible in this thing. It looks insane, man. What a beautiful looking championship. This is kind of a redo of the Top Picks Rock. Head sculpt's not my favorite for this Rock. I do like the formula they use for this now with the double jointed arms. I think that feels fantastic in hand. I like the red trunk. trunks, you know, nothing over the top special about it. It does have the blue and black jersey over the red jersey that we saw on the top picks line like I discussed, but the Brahma Bull is the winner here for this right here. This Rock figure, it's all about the Brahma Bull Championship. I don't really think you can get in too many arguments about it. This is money here. The next figure in the set, guys, is going to be Rey Mysterio, a figure that, you know, it's kind of a repaint when you look at it from a lot of different angles. You know, we've seen similar Rey Mysterios to this. It does look like we're getting a new mask mold, but they still gave him massive hands for Elite 100. Like, I don't get why that is. I guess it's just a pre-select thing they must do. They can't change anything about that, which is so wild to me, but I guess that's something you have to do. Again, championship looks great. Not a terrible attire. I want to say this yellow's inaccurate. I want to say it was more like a Volt color on the tights. I could be wrong about that, though. Not a bad figure at all. I think, you know, all Rey Mysterio figures feel fantastic in the hand with double jointed arms and the way the figure feels. I know it'll be fantastic. I'm just going to have to switch these hands for women's figures hands because it makes it look a lot more accurate, but I don't know. Missing cloth goods, you do get the nice little championship there, but I don't know. These images are making me more and more feel like, you know, that Elite 100 just didn't hit it for me, but we've already kind of discussed that ad nauseum, so, you know, it is what it is. But this Rey Mysterio looks solid. I'm probably going to fix him up a little bit, maybe change a couple things, and maybe it'll look a little bit better, but I don't know. I know it'll feel fantastic in hand, and I guess that's the W I'm just going to hang my hat on right there. Next up is going to be Becky Lynch here in Elite 100. Probably the worst figure in the set. I feel like the head sculpt just looks so odd. I feel like a lot of people have talked about the head sculpt and how the eyes look. I love the gear. I think the white gear looks great. I think it's going to pose around solid. They're still giving her the damn basic boots, which is a thing, but the figure does look really good, except for, I don't know, it's like the eyes are so big here, but the championship does look really, really good, man. You're getting that smaller, more detailed, you know, Women's SmackDown Championship, which does look really, really nice, and the jacket, not going to be very posable, but I like the Becky Lynch. I'll probably head swap it, you know, play around with some different stuff, but there's Becky Lynch in the white gear. You guys know I love white gear, so that'll be nice. We also have a look at Stunning Steve Austin here. Great looking robe. Love the championship. Love the attire. I don't know why they went with this torso, and they've been going with, like, the regular Stone Cold torso for a while now. They kind of went back now, and they're giving him, like, the William Regal or Terry Funk style torso. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why they went with that, and then the bigger arms in the game. So they upgraded the bigger arms and went to a smaller torso or leaner torso. I don't know why they did that. I do like the gear though. Head sculpt's kind of you know, it's not my favorite. I feel like, you know, it's kind of missing a little bit there. Not a horrible head sculpt, but not my favorite. I don't know. I don't really see Stunning Steve punching through right there. You guys can let me know what you think about that one. But that is our full Elite 100. Like, when I fully look at this wave, I mean, I can't wait to get him in hand and look at him up close, but it just doesn't feel like Elite 100, but you know, it never will probably, but once we get this figure set in hand, I can finally rank Elite Series 1 through 100 from worst to best, and that'll be a big old project video that we have to do, detailing each set, breaking it all down. But I know for one thing, Elite 100 will not be the #1 figure set probably of all time. Next up, guys, we do have some basics. We're looking at Basic Series 137 here. First up, we have Seth Rollins. I mean, this Seth Rollins head sculpt, man, they have ran this one into the dirt, much like a lot of other Seth Rollins head sculpts, but this is the Elite 75 Seth Rollins head sculpt. It does look like the beard's thicker for whatever reason, but I think we have a Chase variant version here where one version has plain black tights. Very plain looking basic, man. I mean, no chest hair. He has no graphics on the tights. He's just got like solid gold going on, and he's got like the white sleeve. A very, very basic looking basic. And then you have like the Chase variant version, I guess, which will be with the gold details going down, which this is a much better looking basic here. You're getting kind of the same figure, except there's like gold designs painted on there, which is better in my opinion, but this head sculpt's been around for a long time. I'd love to know what you guys think about this basic Seth Rollins right here. We have the Needle Mover Roman Reigns figure. I like this basic. I think this is a quality basic right here. You get, you know, the red high tops, the joggers, Needle Mover shirt. Not my favorite head sculpt. I feel like this has been reused a lot now. I've been waiting on like a low fade Roman Reigns head sculpt that looks better than this, but they keep giving him like the manly jaw, Crimson Chin sort of look. I still think this is a quality basic. I might grab this one. You know, it'll depend on a lot of things. I think that this figure could be... I'd like to see this turned into an Elite with like an updated formula and shoes and ankle molds and stuff like that. Double jointed arms, cloth goods would be really sweet. Maybe an interchangeable head sculpt. We have a look at Austin Theory here in the light blue. This is a great looking basic. I like the head sculpt. I like the formula. Great attire. This is a quality basic right here. Great deco. I think this is kind of what you want when you want a basic figure. He's even got the design in the hair. I think this head sculpt would look really good on his upcoming Elite 102 figure. We have an Austin Austin Theory that looks great. Not a big Austin Theory guy, but this figure does look great. We have Commander Aziz. You know, we've seen this one. Big, giant, basic. I'll probably grab it because he's so damn big. Definitely won't overpay for it, but I still think it looks good. And then Aaliyah. Aaliyah looking really good here in Basic Series 137. Great looking colors. Great looking head sculpt. Looks just like her, I think. A bit flat. I feel like it lacks some dimension there, but overall, this is a quality basic. Like, when you look at basics, this is kind of what you're looking for here, so I like the Aaliyah basic a lot. We also have a look at Basic Series 138, and this one just doesn't hit for me. Edge is looking a bit weird here. Really long legs. Elite 94 head sculpt, it looks like, if I'm not mistaken. Black and red gear. I guess it's not bad. It just looks a bit odd. Maybe it's because the legs look so long, maybe. But he's got good looking elbow pads on there with paint detail. Maybe you could put that on an Elite. That's not bad right there. We have Drew McIntyre. Very plain Jane. I think if you took these knee pads off this basic, maybe you can get this for like really cheap somewhere. Maybe get these knee pads, put them on the Elite. That'd be a cool little fix up there. But, you know, it's a standard Drew McIntyre figure. Great head sculpt, but one we've seen so many times now that it's, you know, it's just a Drew McIntyre basic. We have Shinsuke Nakamura. Not a bad looking basic here, I don't think. The white and black looks clean. Head sculpts from his last Elite. Got the white forearm band or the white bicep band, which isn't bad. Not a bad looking Shinsuke basic, but nothing, you know, it's not going to shock the world. And then you have the Chase in the white and red, which I like better. I think this is super clean. Very, very nice. Would love to see this in Elite. Even though we just got his white attire, I think the white and red would be a nice touch there in the Elite line. And then we also have a look at JC Jane. Pretty solid looking. I like the head sculpt. I think that anytime you get these women's basics, man, I mean, you might as well get them, get the head sculpt off, and then put them on an Elite. Try to find an Elite formula, and it will make these figures way better. But this doesn't look bad. I really like the head sculpt here for JC Jane. I think can really quality here. And then last but not least, we also have Gigi Dolan. And I just feel like she's just lacking some details, really, that would really bring this figure out. I think if you repainted the eyes or the head sculpt, because I thought Aaliyah and JC Jane were looking really, really good. This doesn't look bad. I just think that if you were to repaint the head sculpt, you could really bring out that likeness to Gigi, and I think it would really make it look a whole lot better. But I don't know, if I could find those figures at retail, I'd probably grab them. I think I will, just to add to that women's collection there. But we also got to see Elite Series 102, which we already knew was coming. You know, not a bad wave whatsoever. Don't have full render images of them just yet, but we don't even have Elite 100 in hand, so why would we have those? But you know, we had a circle through of all of those figures. We got to see the defining moments Mankind. We got to see Blutista in the Greatest Hits wave. Very intrigued to see who else is in that Greatest Hits figures in that Series 2. I'm very intrigued to see who they re-release, because some figures I'll be, you know, like, hell yeah, I've been waiting on this, and some I'll be like, nah, I didn't really need that one, so we'll have to see. We also got some more render shots. I don't know why we have render shots of AJ and Razor, but the Razor render shots are something we haven't seen before. So you get the Chase variant version and then the regular version. Both look really good. One thing that did bum me out is it doesn't look like he's going to have a toothpick head sculpt, which kind of sucks, you know? Really wanted a toothpick head sculpt. We have seen those before, so, I mean, you could just plug one in. You know, not the biggest deal there, but I really like the Razors. I cannot wait to get these in hand. I think Ultimate Edition Series 16 is very quality, man. I mean, these two are going to be up there in the top 10 Ultimate Editions of the year, top 5 Ultimate Editions of the year. Should be really fun there when we get those in hand. Come with the Black Intercontinental Championship. Both of those look really, really good. And then rounding out our images there is we just got a shot of some more Ultimate Editions that we already knew about, and then we got the Retro Packs, the official Retro Packs, the ringside exclusive NWO with Six, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, all those different figures there. So we did get those, but we already knew all those were coming. So not, you know, nothing groundbreaking there, but a great looking retro set, and I'll probably be grabbing that bundle. I think I've grabbed every bundle so far, so might as well keep up the trend and get those going, but I'm excited, man. I'm excited for more figures coming. You know, Elite 100 is kind of the most disappointing thing for me this year as far as Elites are concerned. You know, we waited so long on it. We hyped it up a lot, which is our own fault, or my own fault, for having such high hopes. But it just, yeah, man, that really disappointed me. I'm not really big on the packaging. I was expecting just over-the-top packaging. I felt like the Decade of Domination packaging was better, you know, just off the cuff, but I don't have it in hand. I haven't seen a full 360 rotation shot of the packaging, so maybe it is better than I'm imagining, but I don't know, man. Those are just my thoughts. I use the channel to get all my thoughts out here and talk about it with you guys, but I would love to know where you guys stand down in the comment section below, because that is part of it. So please leave me all your thoughts on all these figures down in the comment section below. I'm getting the hell out of here. Thank you guys so very much. We're almost to Christmas, man. Should be happy holidays and all the stuff. I hope you guys do have a blessed holiday. Have a couple cool special Christmas videos for the next couple days for December and Christmas, so that should be fun. But I'm getting out of here, man. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at MyDamnToys. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time.
You crossed the line.